Hello, my name is Gary, and I was raised in the Western United States, so I'm a native English speaker. I hope that you will enjoy this YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us.
The 38 Letters from J D Rockefeller to His Son by J D Rockefeller, 1839 to 1937. The 15th letter, wealth, is a byproduct of hard work. January 25th, 1907. Dear John, I am very pleased to receive your letter. There are two sentences in your letter that I really admire. One is that if you are not a winner, then you are giving up on yourself, and the other is hard work makes a noble man. These two sentences are my uncompromising life motto. If I weren't humble, I would be willing to say that it is the epitome of my life. Those malicious newspapers often describe me as a talented money-making machine when talking about the huge fortune I have created. The reality is that they know almost nothing about me, and they lack a deep understanding of history. As immigrants, it is our nature to hope and work hard. When I was a child, my mother implanted the virtues of frugality, self-reliance, hard work, reliability, and relentless entrepreneurial spirit in my bones. I sincerely believe in these virtues and regard them as great pillars of success. Today, those great beliefs still flow in my blood, and all of this created a ladder for me to climb and take me to the pinnacle of wealth. Of course, the war that changed the fate and lives of the American people benefited me greatly. Honestly, it made me to be a business giant that shocked and terrified the business world. Yes, the Civil War gave people unprecedented business opportunities. It turned me into a rich man ahead of time, provided capital for me to win the arena of seizing the opportunity launched after the war, and even made my fortune pile up later. However, opportunity is like time. Why can I seize the opportunity to become rich, but many people miss the opportunity and have to live in poverty? Is it really because I am greedy, as my detractors say? Do not be hardworking. Opportunities are only reserved for hardworking people. When I was young, I believed in one rule of success. Wealth is an unintentional byproduct of hard work. Achieving each goal comes from diligent thinking, diligent action, and the same is true of realizing the dream of getting rich. I really appreciate the saying, diligence makes aristocrats. It is a motto that I will respect forever. John, in this infinitely changing world, there are no eternal nobles and no eternal poor. As you know, when I was young, I wore ragged clothes and was so poor that I had to ask good people for help. But today I have a vast empire of wealth, and I have poured a huge amount of money into charity. The ups and downs of life are as endless as the waves. People from humble backgrounds and poor families, through hard work, persistence, pursuit, and wisdom, can also become famous, stand out, and become new aristocrats. All honor must be created by oneself, and only that honor can last long. But in our society today, children of rich families are in a dilemma. Unfortunately, many of them lack the enterprising spirit, live in a vain and wasteful way, so even though they are born in rich, they die in poverty. Therefore, you must perfect yourself in the stormy battle of life to surpass yourself. Enjoy the joy of success, win the respect of society. You can only achieve it with your own hands. Tell them that the laurel wreath of honor will be placed on the heads of those who dare to explore lands outside the safe circle. Tell them that diligence is for themselves, not for others, and they are the biggest beneficiaries of diligence. When I was a child, I firmly believed that without hard work there will be no fruitful harvest. As a son of the poor, there is no other way than to achieve success, wealth, and dignity through hard work. When I was in school, I was not a smart student, but I didn't want to be inferior to my friends, so I could only prepare my homework diligently and persistently. When I was 10 years old, I knew how to work as much as I could, chopping wood, milking, fetching water, farming. I did everything and never gave up. It was the years of hardship in my homeland that forged my will, helping me to endure the difficulties of starting a business in the future. It also made me more persistent and built strong confidence in me. I know that the reason why I have always been able to face adversity in the future, including success, is largely due to the confidence I have built up since I was a child. Diligence can cultivate people's qualities, and it can also cultivate people's abilities. When I was hired by Hewitt Tuttle, I gained a reputation as a young bookkeeper of extraordinary ability and excellence. During those days, I could say I worked all day and night. At that time, my employer told me that I would succeed because of my extraordinary perseverance. Although I do not know what the future will be, one thing I believe is that as long as I do something with my heart, I will never fail. Today, even though I am nearly 70 years old, I am still fighting in the business world because I know the quickest way to end my life is to do nothing. John, my fame and huge wealth today are the result of my creative efforts that are much more than ordinary people. I was originally an ordinary person without a laurel crown on my head, but with strong perseverance. I worked hard and finally became famous. My reputation is not a fake name, but a crown molded by blood and sweat. A little shallow jealousy and ignorance is unfair to me. Our wealth is the reward of our diligence. Let us stand firm in our faith, set goals, and keep going, my son, with faith in God's will. Love your father.